Watch your head.
Alexander, I thought we agreed not to use that magic in here.
Well, I didn't see another way.
You're not following the 4 E's.
Dad, I'm 18. You don't need to talk down to me.
Okay, so we actually triggered that cutscene. I don't want to say unnecessarily. This is kind of what I wanted, is like for him to nuke the thing and for us to be able to move on. So now that we've done that, this actually opens things up a little bit, I think.
Have you shared this story with Mom?
Queen Casimir used to have quite the wild side as well.
So now, what we can do... Okay, so...
Perhaps it would be easier to be his friend. This parenting stuff has its limits.
There we go.
Yeah. So all we needed to do was to get him to trigger, or we needed to get Alexander a little triggered, and so he would fire off. Which I wanted to do anyway. Like, I wanted to be more friendly to him.
Yeah, we just didn't have the block in the right spot. That one.
Or maybe he just
I'm not
got
sure
frustrated.
how the story is supposed to help me with Gart.
Stay with me, sweetheart. Sometimes it has to get worse before it can get better.
Here's another puzzle.
I need a break. I'm gonna go wait over there and think about what I'm gonna write in my journal later.
What in the caduceus grace is journaling?
Oh, like the shining stars. I'm not Gwendolyn Caduceus Jr.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay, let's piss off Alexander, I guess.
I've been meaning to ask, what was that syrup smell in the throne room? I wasn't expecting this adventure to be so linear. Aren't we supposed to collect a bunch of crazy items and then use them on random objects?
Yes, that's actually how a point-and-click adventure goes, but...
So, you figured out that the labyrinth is most certainly a trap, right? I've said my piece. Now I'm going back to reflecting. Whoa-ha. Whoa-ha.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start up the puzzle. Ooh. What the heck?
Oh, I
Okay.
think you're gonna create, like, the pathway.
Yeah.
I do have to admit I was starting to get frustrated at that boy's lack of participation. I didn't say anything, though. Didn't want to end up in that journal.
I love it that he's worried about the journal.
Can you please stop that snapping?
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
No, that's not what I want.
You're doing it again.
Sorry.
Can I technically push it over here?
I don't think so, but...
Alexander, please. That sound is bringing me back to a very dark place.
Wait. I think we've been looking at this the wrong way.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I think what we want to do is, since this one has all the curves and this one's all straight, I wonder if... Okay, let's move this one first. Yep. Here's hoping this works. Ah, come on. Just need to do this. No, that's not the one I wanted to move.
At least now you can see.
Yeah. Okay, so this one will now, I hope, work.
Why do I have the feeling the lines have to be?
Nope,
Nope.
didn't work.
So you have to reset it.
Yep. So reset. I think I'm in the right place though, because we have to find a way for it to curve into the door.
Yeah.
I think what I just did wrong was too many steps in the wrong direction, roughly.
No, that won't work either.
No.
Unless you kind of go around in a square and see if it eventually lines
That's
up.
kind of what I was thinking.
That might work. I think. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay,
now
so
we got
that conduit is now taken care of. So now we need to have it curve upwards. So like that, roughly, like this side.
almost.
Okay. Boom. Huh. Because that's not going to be right.
No, that's gonna be the wrong
No.
corner. So we'll just keep on going until we get the right corner.
But we're going to keep getting the same sides. So
Well,
maybe
if you
what
keep
we're
going
gonna
around
do-
in the square somewhere.
we broaden the square out, we will get what we want. Yep. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
So, boom. There we go. So now, follow the pink arrow magic-y road.
Would you like to feel like this was Portals all over again?
Something like that. Yeah.
Another conundrum solved. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you actually knew each other longer than, how long has it been? 18 years, give or take a few key moments. Oh, wait. That's how long you've been apart. Apologies. Sometimes I mix up numbers and dates.
Oh no. This puzzle just got a lot more complicated.
This looks really hard. Please don't.
I can't help it!
Oh, come on, Dad. This is really embarrassing. Oh no.
How many switches are in this trap? Is this the final gauntlet? Have we reached the end? Will we make it out alive? Will we use our bows? Does this labyrinth give out prizes? Oh, what if the prizes are custom jackets? Can ours say the dueling archers, please? When can we schedule a pun war? How about every day that ends in Y? Isn't this so much fun? Aren't you excited you're back? Cause I am! What size crown do you wear? When do you want to begin addendum training? Tell me, are you more the brave, the wise, or the compassionate? You can choose how to solve this conundrum as long as we do it together!
Wow.
Yes!
I love you, Graham.
Don, why would you do that? It looked like so much fun.
I'm not like you. I can't handle any more puzzles.
That magic is dangerous. See? This is what I warned you about, that snapping, that horrendous snapping. It's what took you away from us, and I forbid you to use it.
Forbid me? This magic is part of who I am. I just wish you could see that. Look, we're not some happy family just because I'm back. I wasn't there on your adventures. I don't know what the tapestries that line the walls mean, and I don't know why you insist on wearing that ridiculous hat.
Well, if you didn't want a family, then why did you come back?
I was looking for a father, not a commander. I'm not one of your subjects to be ruled over. If I wanted to be a slave, I would have stayed with MartAnimE.
Please don't ever compare me to that man. He robbed you of your childhood.
Well, like it or not, Dad, I'm already grown up. And you're robbing me of my adulthood.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way, Alexander.
Look, I don't even know that name. Let's just split up and search for the girls. You have your way of doing things, and I have mine. I'm just slowing you down.
I'm gonna cry.
Fine, leave! Again! You know what? You are slowing me down!
Oh. That sucked. Okay, so we're doing this without Alexander now.
There was no use dawdling. The puzzle was destroyed, and it was not going to be reset anytime soon.
I'm just looking around to see if maybe there's an Easter egg or something. Can I go up here and use...
Shame. All these twisty staircases look like so much more fun than those sliding tile puzzles.
Well, I guess we gotta advance. Move on to the next puzzle. It's older Alexander!
Should we save a plate for Dad? I brought him food earlier. He refused to eat. He's too preoccupied with this next big adventure he's cooking up in his head.
You know, that's just like Dad. Once adventure is on his mind, he can't focus on anything else.
He's never lost his drive. You have to give him that.
Well, I've never regretted retiring my questing boots. It allowed me to devote my full attention to raising my daughter. Isn't that right, my little cuddlebug?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come now, Alexander. We were raised going on adventures, and we turned out just fine. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, look at Gart. He's been questing since he could crawl, and shaping up to be quite the handsome prince, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for saying so, Mother.
Oh, I do hope you decide to take Gwendolyn on her own adventure soon. She's got it in her blood. You can't keep her safe forever.
She can go out questing for danger when she's older. We like to do things a little differently in the Green Isles.
You can say that again. Not enough addendums and far too few decrees. Pardon the interruption, milady.
I see. Thank you. Gart, the chambermaid found this crumbled up in your waste bin. I am assuming it fell.
Yes, thank the shining stars they found it. I was looking all over for that. It must have blown right off my desk. Give it here. I'll deliver it right after supper.
No need. I'll deliver it myself in the morning. Gart, I told you to keep the windows closed in your room. It's so breezy in there.
You know, I'm starting to see a problem with Gart.
Gart, did you not hear Gwendolyn?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was a nint mouse squeaking in the courtyard. What did you say?
I asked you to please pass
Gart? Please pass the peas to your cousin.
The little highness can reach them herself. I'm not here to serve her.
You would be honored to serve.
Children, that's enough. There you go, dear. Or was that so hard? Now, can we just finish up dinner in peace? Grandpa would like to speak with everyone after dinner.
Ugh, I hate the smell of that lavender. When I'm king, we will never serve those abominations again.
Oh, do tell us, God. What qualities do you possess that would make for a good king?
Well, for one, I've been raised in this castle and trained to properly take over the kingdom. Unlike some other children who have only had adventures in their imaginations.
Boys, I don't like where this
Wow.
conversation is going. Daventry is our home, Alexander. You chose to run away with the princess and rule over her kingdom. Who else besides Gart would make a good king?
I don't know. I hear Kyle has some big ideas.
Kyle? Really? Uncle, you're acting like a buffoon.
Well, if this is how children raised by royalty treat their elders, then I'm proud that Gwendolyn and I grew up outside these castle walls.
What? So now your family is too good for Daventry? It would be an honor for me to be king. But for you, it's just a burden?
Knock it off, Gart!
No! You're just a little girl. Nothing more than a dreamer. If you didn't encourage Grandfather's ramblings, he might actually notice that I am the only man for the job. Sit down. You're embarrassing the family.
Ah! You will never be half the king Grandpa is. And he would never, ever leave the kingdom to such a spoiled, thoughtless child. I may be a little girl, but you're the one that needs to grow up.
Distress.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think it would be best to cool off in your rooms. Everybody. No one is allowed to see Grandpa until you can all get along.
Holy crap! This is not how they acted! I don't know how to take this. I really
Grandpa?
don't.
Can I come in?
Gwendolyn, you've disobeyed your grandma by sneaking in here. I was told everyone was sentenced to their chambers. Do you know what that means?
That I should go back to my room, take this time to reflect in my journal.
No. It means you should pull up a chair, and I can finish this story without any more interruptions.
I think I crossed the line tonight.
Well, I'm sure you did. Good thing this story is all about crossing lines.
I think everybody at the table crossed a line. Well, minus Felonies, but holy moly. Okay, so this kind of we've been kind of seeing Gart getting more resentful as the story goes on. I think this is kind of where it came to a head. And I actually kind of like the resentment between Rosella and Alexander. It makes them real characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... But I got to see Alexander! Oh, I was looking forward to
I
that.
think the beard is too much. My wife says it itches her, but I think it's dignified.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is this a door puzzle? What happens if I go up?
Don't worry, Mr. Majesty. He'll learn his lesson. Such a shame how parents treat their kids these days.
So now I have to do this solo. I'm just curious, can I? No, I can't leave. Okay, so I guess I'm bound on this path. Oh boy. I want to make sure that we didn't go the wrong way, otherwise this is going to be a real big problem. I know people give me crap about being worried too much about this, but I am. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on it, so I think we're okay. Let's just go ahead and solve the puzzle. If we can. Oh, do I have to come up to the console here?
Probably.
Okay, so boom.
This puzzle was light on teenage angst. I appreciated that.
Okay, so we can go all the way up here. That's not gonna work.